everybody, happy Talk to Me Tuesday. It is Tuesday, November the 22nd. It is the week of Thanksgiving for us here in Norte Americana, and I'm really excited because I don't have school the rest of the week, and that is something to be thankful for. I am wearing my turkey sweater that I made last year. I bought the sweater at Goodwill, and obviously I cut these little feathers out of felt and sewed them on, and they were part of my turkey costume last year when my kids collected canned foods for a canned food drive, and they hit our goal, so I promised them that I would dress up like a turkey. So I had a whole get up. I had this, I had red tights, I had I don't remember, some kind of skirt, I think, and then little yellow feet, and a red scarf that I tied around my head that hung down like a little turkey gobbler, whatever that thing is called. So yeah, I did not go all out this year because my kids didn't bring in any cans because they're lazy, and just didn't feel like it in general, but I did wear my turkey sweater. So otherwise, I really do not have anything that I have made. I've just been, I'd like to say I've been busy. I guess I've been busy with school. Hold on, I got something stuck into my laptop. There we go. I guess I can show, I think I've shown this before. I've got a student who wrote a horror story for a writing competition that I was offering extra credit for. This was back around Halloween. And it was the funniest story, like something straight off the Sci-Fi Channel. And it was about owl sharks, which are exactly what you would expect them to be. And so when she brought me this story, I was like, oh, this is hilarious. I'm really glad you're doing this story, but it's so funny. And so I was like, what does that even look like? So I drew on the board, on my whiteboard at school, what I thought it would look like, and I left it up there for like at least 2 weeks. And we just had a good giggle over it. So I thought that I would make her an owl shark plushie because I know that will tickle her, and she's a really sweet kid. So I made a pattern. This is the top of the owl shark. I intend to cut this part out of brown felt and do just embroidery there so it kind of looks like feathers. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do the mouth. I'll probably cut teeth out and then just stitch around it in red, maybe. And I'm going to cut the eyes out of yellow felt and then stitch probably black or gray pupils down the middle. And then the bottom will be out of gray felt, and it is a, attempt of a shark tail. And then I will, stitch those together, and it's gonna be terrifying. I mean, it's gonna look awkward and bizarre, but oops, I guess that is the point because they're owl sharks. So I did. I bought my felt. I have a sharky gray, a brown, white for the teeth, and then I know I have yellow felt upstairs for the eyes, so I didn't buy any extra for that. And then just bought, the gray and brown embroidery threads because I never take stock of my embroidery threads. I never know what I have, and I figured they're pretty cheap. I might as well just buy them because I would hate to start working and then not have anything. Obviously, that would suck. So yeah, so that's about it. I mean, I also am ridiculously behind on Christmas presents. I'm not making that many this year just because I've learned that I just don't, I can't do that. But I am hopefully going to get the sugar glider cage things done for my niece since I owe her those. So that'll be her Christmas present. Yeah, so I need to do some shopping or potentially some really fast crafting. The only other thing I can show, and I don't think I've shown this yet, and I know that this is not even a craft thing, but I'm ridiculously proud of it, and I know that there are some Hamilton fans on here, so if you want to stop watching now, this is the end of the crafting portion. A couple months ago, I wrote a letter to Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is the man who wrote Hamilton. He is my idol. I mean, he is incredible in so many capacities, and if you want to hear about them, you should send me a message. I won't expound upon them now. But he's awesome. He is just an incredible role model for everybody. So I wrote him a letter a couple months ago. I told him how much I loved. I've seen 2 of his shows live. I saw In the Heights a couple years ago. I saw Hamilton earlier this year, and what it meant to me and how I've used that. How I've used those 2 things with my students, and I sent him a copy of a Hamilton-themed vocab quiz that I wrote last year. And so a few weeks ago, I went to check my mail, and I had an envelope with a return address to the Richard Rodgers Theater, which is in New York, and I stood there for a second, and it occurred to me, oh my gosh, I've been there. That's where Hamilton is filmed. So I screamed. I mean, I screamed right in the middle of my parking lot, which is where my mailbox is, fell to the floor with this envelope, ripped it open, and found a personal note from Mr. Lin-Manuel Miranda. I don't know what you say. Like, there aren't words. It is the sweetest thing, and I am just really grateful to have this, and I'm looking for a way to display it. So actually, maybe it is a crafty thing. I would love for suggestions on how to display this. Obviously, I don't want it to fade over time. I don't want it to get dirty. I'd like to put it in some kind of frame. I do have an issue. On the back is this gorgeous picture of him, and I love it, and I would love to have both of them in the frame, however I frame it, but I know that I can't make a copy of this at any kind of professional photography place. Like, I can't take it to Walmart and get a copy made because there is a photo trademark on here, and I know they won't do that. So I don't know if anybody has any suggestions on how I could display it. I do have some other Hamilton memorabilia. I have my ticket from when I went. I have my big poster. I have some other postcards from the cast that I had them sign when I was up in New York City. So I don't know, maybe if anybody has framed memorabilia before of a similar size, maybe you could give me some ideas, because I would love to do that at some point, before the year is over. But that's about it. Otherwise, I sent out a bunch of handwritten letters. I love writing letters. If ever you just are in need of some mail, you're welcome to ask me. I've been getting some responses back, and so that's been really fun. And I got a little letter from my nephew, and he sent me some really cute Pokemon pictures that he drew, and I thought they were really good. Little Charmander, little Pikachu. So that was cute. So that's it. So I'm going to stop. This has been really long. Guys, if you're in the United States, I hope you have an awesome Thanksgiving. If you are not celebrating that holiday, that is totally cool, obviously. You just enjoy your week, and I hope you have good food and good time with family, regardless of what you're celebrating. Have a good day. Bye.